One of the best parts about having tools like this, especially this time of year, is if you can dream it up and the sign can go out, it can be made. Alright, so we're working on a private video for just the Patreon folks, but this is going to be a fun one. So we're going to start by pasting a part here, and the next thing we did is we resized it to 40 inches, and the next step was to get it on size here, right? Get it on the table. So from here we need to create our cut path, so we just do Shift N for that. And I'm going to create that cut path right here at the point because I can always sand this if I need to. There we go. So if we look at it, there is our part that we're making today, which shall not be named. We're going to make this, it's 40 inches wide, and you know what, let's get a good height too, just so we've got something here. It'll be roughly 20 inches tall, which is the proportion we were looking for. The other thing here, if we check one cut path, it says 141.5 inches. Now this is still set for the 1/4 inch steel, so the time on here is not correct. But you know, the length is, so about 142 inches to cut here. Let's go ahead. We're going to get the metal on the table. We're going to do this out of aluminum, and we'll go from there. So let me get that, and I'll. Alright, so we get over to the table, and we've got some 80 thousandths thick aluminum on the table, and it cut like a dream, right? But with any aluminum, you know, there's a bit of dross, and all that has to be removed off of there. I do it all by hand, right? I use files and sanding and remove all that and smooth all of those kinds of things out. The finish on this is going to be painted, so you need to have something for the paint to adhere to. So I took a palm sander and did an 80 grit sanding to both front and back, and went ahead and got the first coats of paint put on there. Unfortunately, when I got the paint on there, I noticed that there was a little bug stuck in it. Not something that made me very happy. So I got some 2000 grit sandpaper out, and I wet sanded the whole piece. Wasn't in the plan, but what it really did was it smoothed everything out, took all the orange peel out. It took the gloss off of it, but that was easy enough to fix. From here, I was just trying to make sure that the mounting points were going to be nice and level. Right, so went ahead and got that. It's a French cleat system, but because we're going to have LEDs in the back here, we need it to stand off a little bit from the wall. So just a piece of wood, get it on there. I used some 2-part epoxy, got that mixed up, got everything set in place, and then from there, once it had some time to cure, it was time to set the LED system up. Now this is one I got from Home Depot. Really simple system, but it's multiple colors. It comes with a remote, a wireless remote, and so you have to make sure that you've got access to that. You know, the actual sensor has to be close to the edge there. I just used hot glue. Hopefully the lights and everything aren't going to get so warm that it takes the glue off, but I got everything locked in place. A little bit of glue and twist ties to get the wiring in place, and we were ready to go with this. Last thing was to put a fresh coat of paint on it, and then we were done with this project. So let's take a look at how it all turned out. Fire it up. You can pick the color, whatever one you want. You can make it darker, and it's not bright. You can make it flash, or you can just let it automatically change. This has got to be one of the coolest projects I've ever done. And I can't post anything because it's a present. Merry Christmas, AJ.